In my view, this is the best value electric vehicle brand in the world, period. And I'm talking comparing to BYD. I'm talking comparing to the Wuling Hongwan Mini. I'm talking comparing to every electric car company in the world. This is number one when it comes to value. However, they are now producing an electric vehicle with 1,100 kilometers of range. My prediction is that this vehicle will come in for less than $50,000 US. 1,100 kilometers of range for less than $50,000 US. This, my friends, will be a game changer in the electric vehicle revolution. Boy, am I excited to see it. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans, coming to you here from Melbourne, Australia, and I'm a bit banged up at the moment. You know, want to see the video where I do stupid things? I'll put a link in the description below to that video. If you don't want to see it, well, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to see it either. Anyway, NITA make, in my view, the best value electric cars in the world. Not the best cars, the best value cars for what you get, the range, the size of the car. I mean, BYD and NITA pretty close, but I just give the award just to NITA, just because they're just a little bit cheaper. And you know what? This plan is working. Now, NITA are owned by Horizon Autos. That's the parent company, Horizon Auto. Give you some idea of just how well this car company is going. I can't believe no one's talking about them. It's absolutely ludicrous. I mean, if this car company was in the US, they probably would have had an IPO and they'd probably be valued at, 3 times what Lucid's worth. I mean, seriously, look at the car company. Look what they've done. January of last year, they sold and delivered 2,200 EVs. Then, by the end of the last year, they delivered 10,127. That was December. That was in December. 10,000 EVs delivered in a single month in China. Then, in January, they delivered 11,000. Now, January is the second quietest month of the year. And I mean second quietest as in quiet in China for car deliveries. And somehow they exceeded December. I don't know how that's possible. That would suggest they're on track to deliver at least 25,000 EVs in December of this year. In other words, this car company will be one of the world's biggest electric vehicle companies by the end of this year, period. They are now. And no one is talking about them, which is unbelievable to me. There's nothing on the electric. There's nothing on Inside EVs. There's nothing on all these mainstream electric car websites. I don't understand why. This is the best value car company, period. And clearly, there's a good reason for that. Look at the sales figures. People know, they're going to dealers and they're shopping around. They're saying, what am I going to get for the money? And honestly, NITA, amazing. Now, NITA offers 3 models in China. They've got the NITA V, the NITA V Pro, and the NITA U Pro. All of them start under $15,000 US, and they're all pretty big cars. Now, NITA actually saw its 100,000th production vehicle. All of them EVs, of course. Full EVs, by the way, not new energy vehicles. They're full EVs. Roll off the line on January the 8th, 3 years after their first production vehicle came about. It hasn't been until this year that they've been able to really start to ramp up production. Now, the crazy thing is, the value of these cars is just, listen to this. The NITA S is available in 2022. It uses Huawei's MDC intelligent driving computing platform and LiDAR technology to enter the premium market. This model is equipped with 200 TOPS of computing power using 2 LiDARs, 5mm wave radars, 12 ultrasonic radars, 13 cameras, high precision positioning units, and high precision maps. And that comes in at less than $40,000 US. Insane. Now, they are actually planning an IPO this year, valued at about $7.1 billion. Apparently, if you want to invest, well, you can. So what about this new vehicle? Well, the NITA S, which can do 1,100 kilometers, has been spied while testing. And I have to say, it is one of the best looking electric vehicles that I've ever seen. This company really are kicking some major goals. Now, the NITA S has an OECD, a really impressive drag coefficient of 0.23. It's got 2 electric motors, which deliver 340 kilowatts or 462 horsepower and 600 newton meters of torque. That means it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles an hour or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.9 seconds. Now, to give you an idea on size, it's a bit bigger than a Tesla Model 3. It's 4.8 meters long or 4,808 millimeters. It's 1,840 millimeters wide and 1,530 millimeters tall. Has a wheelbase of nearly 2.8 meters, 2,768 millimeters. So it's kind of between a Model 3 and Model S in terms of size, closer probably to a Model S, and very similar to the Xpeng P7. Now, neither are saying that it's going to come equipped with level 4 autonomous driving technology. To be honest, that's a bit hard to believe, but if it does, hey, that's amazing. I think maybe they're thinking 2 years down the track here to be realistic, but who knows? Who knows? Now, there are actually two versions of the Nita S. One of them is going to come equipped with 710 kilometers of NEDC range. The second comes with 1,100 kilometers of range. Now, apparently it's going to be officially presented in March, and first deliveries will happen in the fourth quarter of 2022. Now, these images were released recently of the interior. They're not official images. They're more like spy photos. You can't really see it that well, but I can see that there's an interior. There's a screen, big screen in the middle there that looks like it might be about 18 inches. Then there's a screen, a digital screen there for the driver, and of course a digital screen there for the passenger as well. Now, I'm guessing there's cup holders somewhere, but I don't see them. Maybe that's what that thing is, where that black box is there. Now, personally, I don't know the price of the 1,100 kilometer range model, but to be honest, considering the rest of the brand's pricing, I'm going to guess it's going to be fairly affordable. Is this vehicle coming to the US, Europe, Australia, anywhere else, Canada? I don't know. But honestly, do you think it's likely? I do. I mean, really, they're being very aggressive with their ramp up of deliveries in China. I can't see why they're going to just stick to China. I think in a matter of a few years, you're going to see lots of Chinese EV brands all over the world. I think it's just a matter of time. I mean, I've just ordered a Chinese EV here in Australia. If you haven't seen that, check out the link below in the description of me going through the ordering process and ordering my first Chinese electric car. LFP blade battery, by the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.